Hi peeps, so I thought I'd do a quick video on how to do a cold startup on a Beechcraft 350i. Now, the reason why this is important is because some of you have noted that you get a problem with the displays disappearing after 5 or 10 minutes, and that's because of the way that you're probably not doing the cold startup correctly. It only happens, of course, usually you'll probably find that it doesn't happen, I should say, when you actually do a warm start. So I'm just going to go through just the steps that you need to take. I don't have the tooltips actually on my buttons, but obviously you can just replay parts to follow that. Okay, so let's start. Now, what I will do is I'm just going to get rid of the actual control, and just so we can get into the buttons. Now, the first thing will be the battery on the left-hand side there. You switch that on. Keep this button, the avionics master, down so you can see the engines. You will need to increase the obviously the fuel mixture, and I bring these right down the feather, and I'll put those up once we get some sort of increase in the propeller shaft as the electric's fired over. Throw the nav on. Okay, so next step after we've done that, and you've brought down the down to feather for the props, we will then move over to the start. So we've got the engine, so we're going to start the right engine, and we'll just turn on the ignition and start, engine start. Of course, it's turning over now. As you can see, it's increasing here. Just flip that up from feather. So that's the prop. Okay, so it's working now. And now we'll do this. Now, you got to flip the generator on. That's important. And then you can turn off the engine auto ignition off. And then this is ignition and engine starts on the right. So once it's up to speed, you can just flip that back to off again. Now we'll do the left-hand side. So left here, engine auto ignition, left prop will start. Okay, so
ground Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo requesting pushback.
Okay, obviously we're getting pushback. I'll just
Beechcraft Alpha Sierra,
take off the brakes.
Pushback request accepted.
So that's all up to running speed just about. Just flip on the generator. And then your engine ignition. Go back to off, and then the ignition engine start, left off. As you can see, it's all operating there. And there you go. That's it. That's what will fix up your that's what will fix up your issue when it comes to the only other thing is the pitot is not on, so you flip the pitot on and turn the you can do your damper later on. Just that one there. And that's how you do it, folks. You won't get any issues. So, yep, you won't get any issues now with avionics. You can flip obviously the avionics now to the middle one, and you can split the screens if you need to, as you can see. But yeah, that's all you need to do to be able to make sure cold start. It's not that hard. It was doing my head in as well. So now you should be able to go ahead and fly this plane without avionics using up all the battery, and then the battery ends up dying and you lose all the avionics and no flaps, etc. And I'm sure some of you have already been in that situation. So that's how you do a cold start for the Beechcraft 350i. Thanks for watching.